Hello and welcome to the History of Transformers episode Swoop. While guarding a mysterious meteorite, the original Dinobots, Grimlock, Slag, and Sludge were fooled by Megatron into joining the side of the Decepticons. To counter the threat of their former comrades, the Autobots constructed two new Dinobots, Snarl and Swoop. Snarl and Swoop did battle with the original Dinobots, but were only strong enough to force them into a stalemate. The original Dinobots chose to return to the Autobots after their leader Grimlock was saved from the exploding meteorite through a selfless act of heroism by Optimus Prime. Swoop was rarely seen apart from the other Dinobots. Together they fought the likes of Devastator and moved into a bizarre island to hone their skills. Sometime later after that, the Dinobots chose to desert the Autobots during their time of need and go to Cybertron. Sparkplug, Spike, and Carly sought out the Dinobots to convince them to help, but Grimlock, angered that they had been followed, decided to crush them. Swoop, however, saved them, wanting to hear their brilliant part from the humans. Grimlock was convinced to go, but instead led the Dinobots to Cybertron itself. All the Dinobots were captured by Shockwave, reprogrammed and forced to work in the Cybertronian mines at the planet's organic core. All, that is, except for Swoop. Swoop soon encountered Spike and Carly, the Autobots' human allies, deep within the bowels of the planet. The three teamed up and, after learning a brief history of the Transformer race, freed the Dinobots and returned to Earth with a shipment of Cybertronian. In 2005, Swoop and the other Dinobots fought Devastator during the Battle of Autobot City. They didn't fare too well. They later evacuated the city when Galvatron attacked. Swoop and the Dinobots became briefly stranded on Quintessa along with Hot Rod and Cup when their ship was shot down. With help from Wheelie, the Dinobots found their friends. With Swoop using the Sharkticons as bombs, the Autobots escaped Quintessa and rescued the remaining Autobots on the planet of Junk from a horde of confused Junkions. In the year 2006, Swoop and the other Dinobots spent most of their time on Cybertron fishing for robot fish. Swoop and the others briefly ostracized Grimlock when he attained superintelligence. Grimlock eventually returned to normal and was welcomed back among their ranks. Swoop and the Dinobots were also summoned by Primacon's assistant to do battle with Tornadon, a creation of the villainous Primacon. Swoop failed to defeat the energy monster, but Grimlock managed to save the day just in the nick of time. Background information. Swoop's toy was built in 1985, 86, 91, and 92. Swoop's toy transforms into a robot Petrodon. Swoop can stand on his Petrosaur feet or lie on his stomach in this mode. But additionally, he has fold-out wheels located in his feet and chest. His beak and tail were rounded for safety reasons compared to the original Diaclone release. However, the remolding of the tail kept the tail sticker from fitting correctly. Interestingly, despite being a former Diaclone toy, Swoop is the only Dinobot not to have an obvious cockpit for a Diaclone driver figure. Swoop's die-cast metal chest is painted red, which is his Transformer color as opposed to his cartoon color scheme, which was based on the Diaclone toy. Along with his sword, he also comes with two spring-loaded missiles, the only Dinobot to have two projectile launchers. Swoop is notable for being one of the most fragile Generation 1 toys, and as such commands a respectable amount of money on the secondary market due to the difficulty of finding one intact. In Japan, Swoop and the other Dinobots were offered as mail-away items. Swoop cost 1,800 yen, his original retail price less than the other four, and 2 robot points. Thank you for watching the History of Swoop. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you can. If you have, thank you. Special thanks to Transformers Wiki for all information you heard today. Have a great day. Bye-bye.